Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video I'm going to give you 5 things that I think you should do to your four-wheel drive when you first get it. The very first 5 things. 5 things. Yeah, 5 things. And don't mind me while I have a yarn to use. I'm just going to service the daily while I do that. So let's get on with it. Yeah. Now, I guess you can say this is a debatable subject, but I guess it depends on what sort of four-wheel drive you're going with, what sort of four-wheel drive you're doing, should I say. Myself, I like the weekend warrior type stuff. I like the hard trails and whatever. So my first mod that I would do, and I would recommend, if you've got the budget, are lockers. Dual lockers, front and rear, if you can afford it. If not, just get a rear locker. That's all you need. Lockers will get you further than any other mod that you can possibly do to a four-wheel drive. So get your lockers if you can afford it. So the next mod I would do would be sliders. Mod number 2, sliders. So why would I do sliders next? So now you got lockers in, you can probably get further down the track than anyone else can get you, and over more stuff. So you need to save your sills and make sure that when you're climbing over that rock, you're not going to do any damage. So they're a cheap mod. You can probably make them yourself if you're handy enough, but I would go sliders. Now, I understand some of these things I'm coming out with, they might be a bit controversial. People have their own ideas on what they want to do. But the next mod I would definitely do would be tyres. I would go the biggest tyre that I could possibly go with without lifting the vehicle. Now, tyres are expensive. They're another expensive item, but they're essential. You can't go off-roading very far, at least, with road type terrain tyres. So think about the tread pattern that you want to go with. Think about the size of the tyre that you want to go with. One size up, get yourself up to 33s if you can do that. 35s are even better. Just try and get the best tyre that you can for your budget. Check this out. Mod number 4. Now you can do your suspension lift. So depending on what state you're in, or even what country you're in, you'll have limitations on what lift you can do. You can get them engineered these days, so look up your local authorities. I wouldn't go the biggest lift that you can do. I run a 3-inch lift, and it gets me everywhere. So have a think about what terrain that you're going to be in, what sort of ride comfort that you want. Go with a suspension lift. Now the sky's the limit when it comes to suspension lift. You can put longer radius arms in, you can do 4-link rear ends, core conversions, the bloody lot. I'm not going to get into it on this, but just for now, nothing like a pair of Monday undies to check your oil with, right? Mod number 5, and probably one of the more important mods, but I would go with a winch. And the best affordable winch that you can buy would be ideal. Now, I don't have an expensive winch. I've got a $500 winch from a local cheap four-wheel drive centre. I'm sure he's going to work out which one. So it cost me $500, and that was with the recovery kit. And obviously, like with all the other things, it's the best one that you can afford at the time. So there's some bloody good winches out there. You can even rebuild winches these days. But go with the best one that you can buy with the money that you can spend on a winch. That's what I would do. Now, all of this can go without saying. You know, we can talk about for days about what you can do to your four-wheel drive. But I think the most important thing is you got to get out there. You just got to get amongst it. Don't wait to do mods to your car. You don't have to do any of these things. It doesn't matter. As long as you're getting out there and having fun, you'll be all sweet. Hey, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. See you.